Welcome to the chapter The Sound of Music Part 2 The Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. This chapter throws light on the origin of Shehnai and the life of all-time great Shehnai player Bismillah Khan, the winner of Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award of India, his dedication to music and his love for India. So this chapter introduces a renowned Shehnai player, Bismillah Khan. I'll say he's a legend. Why do I call him a legend? Because he did something which has historical significance. He played the Shehnai on the day India got independence, that is on 15th August 1947 at the Red Fort before Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru gave his famous Tryst with Destiny speech. His musical performance signified something auspicious. Something auspicious about to happen to the whole country. That is, India was about to get freedom. And so, on that occasion, Bismillah Khan played the Shehnai, and so he is a legend. The chapter begins with the origin of Shehnai. Panchi, a musical instrument, was banned by the Emperor Aurangzeb because of its shrill and unpleasant sound. In fact, it was regarded more as a noisemaker rather than a musical instrument. It was modified and perfected by a barber who belonged to a family of professional musicians. He played it in the chamber of the king, and its sound was so much appreciated by the emperor. The instrument was different from Panchi, so it should be given a new name. Since it was first played in Shah's chamber by a Nai, means barber, it came to be known as Shehnai. Shehnai became popular. It began to be considered auspicious. It is still played in temples and at weddings. But it was treated as an incomplete musical instrument, not capable of creating independent pages. But Bismillah Khan broke this myth, and that it has become classical. As a 5-year-old child, Bismillah Khan used to visit the Biharji temple and sing Bhojpuri Chaitya there. For his melodious songs, he used to earn a big laddu weighing 1.25 kilograms from the local Maharaja. From there, this little boy had grown so far that he achieved the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. Bismillah Khan belongs to a family of Shehnai players. He was born on March 21st, 1916 in Dumraon in Bihar. At the age of 3, his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house in Benares. He watched his uncle practice the Shehnai and was fascinated. His uncle gave him lessons in playing the Shehnai. Bismillah practiced playing it in the temple of Balaji and Mangalamaya and on the banks of the Ganga. He created new ragas which were earlier considered to be beyond the scope of the Shehnai. For many years, Ustad Bismillah Khan remained in Benares. He would visit the temple of Balaji, the temple of Mangalamaya and would remain on the banks of the river Ganga, where he would practice playing the Shehnai all by himself. He was so inspired and motivated by the river Ganga. It helped him to improve his performance, and he invented new ragas that were considered impossible to be produced by a Shehnai. At the age of 14, Bismillah Khan accompanied his uncle to a music conference at Allahabad. There, he played the Shehnai and was admired. In 1938, he began to play the Shehnai on All India Radio, Lucknow. He had the honor to greet the independent nation from the Red Fort with the auspicious music of the Shehnai on August 15, 1947. He was the first Indian to greet the entire nation through his Shehnai. The rag that was played by Ustad Bismillah Khan on the occasion of the independence of India was Rag Kafi. After his performance, the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, gave his famous speech, Tryst with Destiny. Bismillah Khan gave many performances in India and abroad. Some of them are memorable, like the one at Afghanistan. The King of Afghanistan, King Sahir Shah, really liked Bismillah's performance, and that he gifted him many things. There were many other people who were attracted to him because of his melodious performance. Gunj Uthai Shehnai, the name of a Hindi movie, was named after its directors. The director Vijay Bhatt's love for Bismillah Khan's Shehnai music. Bismillah composed a song for the film which became a hit, broke all records. After composing music for 2 films, he became disillusioned. He said that he did not like the artificial world of films and the glamour that was there in the film world. That was why he did not compose music for more movies. Bismillah Khan's great skill at playing the Shehnai was recognized all over the world. He visited many countries and won honors. He performed in USA at the Lincoln Center Hall. He performed in Montreal, Australia, in the World Exposition. He performed at the Cannes Art Festival, and he also performed in Japan at the Osaka Trade Fair. Bismillah Khan was so famous all over the world. That is why an auditorium in Tehran has been named after him. He has been awarded with the national awards like Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan. When he received India's highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, in the year 2001, his eyes were shining with happiness because his hard work had been recognized. He gave an important message to the country. He told all Indians to teach music to their children because music is the richest tradition of India. He said that even the Western countries wanted to learn India's music. Although he had traveled all over the world, he remained rooted to Benares, where he learned music, and Umraon, where he was brought up. He was so down to earth that although he had traveled all over the world, still he was attached to his birthplace. A student of Bismillah once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA. He even promised that he would recreate the Temple of Benares in America for Bismillah as he would miss it. He asked his student whether he would transport the river Ganga also to America. So he wanted to say that he could not leave India. He was attached not only to the Temple of Benares but also to the holy river Ganga. Whenever he visited any foreign country, he longed to see India. Ustad Bismillah Khan was a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India. Although he was a strict Muslim, every morning he would play the Shehnai at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. This shows that he did not have the barriers of religion in his mind. He was a true Indian. He had been ill for a long time and he died on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90. The entire country mourned the death of the legendary musician. He was given a state funeral and Government of India declared one day of national mourning.